What's up, guys? Welcome back to View with the Thunderbolts movie that's coming out next summer. With the lineup that we have, that's gonna have Harrison Ford's Red Hulk included. Well, this was breaking just hours ago that we have a new casting update for the Thunderbolts movie, and that's with Steven Yeun, and that has been added to the cast of the Thunderbolts with his role in the film, and that remains to be unknown. It will be a key role in the future of the MCU as well. So in this video, I'll be breaking down this new casting update with Steven Yeun that has been added to the cast of the Thunderbolts, and a breakdown of what he could be playing in this movie, and with the future of the MCU moving forward, so especially with his character playing a key role as well. But if you don't hear a dose of like this, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so visit this video. So let's get into it. And now, with this news that was bringing just hours ago from the deadline, that Steven Yeun has been added to the cast of the Thunderbolts. And now, for those who don't know who Steven Yeun is, he's from Jordan Peele's Nope and from the Walking Dead. So especially with him being added to the cast, I think that is awesome. I think he was awesome in Nope. And for who I think that Steven Yeun could be playing in this film, that I think he could be playing the main villain, who's a Sentry, who is like a dark evil force, also known as the Void, and also described as Marvel's own version of Superman. And even with the Sentry being introduced into the MCU, I would definitely like to see him in that. And then now for who I also think that he could be playing, that he could be playing Amadeus Cho, who's a Korean American in the comics, and even with him, he actually turned into the Hulk himself. And so with this film, like we could be getting a new Hulk in the MCU, because with the Thunderbolts movie that's gonna have Harrison Ford's Red Hulk, and even with this film that's gonna be dealing with the super soldier serums and much more, and even with the Amadeus Cho, who is described as a Korean American. And even with the Steven Yeun himself, who was also a Korean American, I would love to see him in that role as well. And even with the new Hulk and being introduced and playing a key role in the future of the MCU, I think this will be awesome and perfect as well. And even with how the Thunderbolts movies is gonna go down with its insane lineup, especially as we're gonna have a whole bunch of serums and like Hulks being in the film. I think with a new Hulk like Amadeus Cho being introduced, I think that would be great. And plus, even with the Void, and that was in a more mortal and dark monster, and then that brought out Sentry's own dark side, and even with the Thunderbolts that team up into a battle of Sentry, who is supposed to be the main villain of the film, and that would be really cool to see with the Thunderbolts taking down a Sentry, or also known as the Void as well, and even with the Void, and that has its own evil force. And even with the Sentry's main purpose and the something that is going to serve as the main antagonist, especially with the Valentina Defonte, that's going to be someone of the team. And even with all this, and like some rumors are saying that with the Sentry, he could be the one pulling the strings, because he's going to serve as the main villain of this film, especially as we're going to see other Thunderbolts looking for adamantium as well. And to add on top of that, with the Thunderbolts movie that's going to be coming out after Captain America in New Order, that's where we're going to see Harrison Ford's the Thunderbolt Ross introduced first, with the Sam Wilson Captain America fighting a Thunderbolt Ross, and even with this film that's going to have a huge lot of it, so especially with the impact that the Thunderbolts movie is going to have moving into the future of the MCU, especially as we're going to have a Sentry introduced, or a new Hulk introduced as well. And plus, for what we know about the Thunderbolts movie so far, is that this movie is going to have an insane lineup. And plus, with this lineup that's going to include Yelena Belova, Bucky the Winter Soldier, John Walker, Taskmaster, the Red Guardian, Ghost, and even with the Valentina Defonte, and even with the Harrison Ford's Rebel included, as being described by Kevin Feige, that he's going to be the president of the United States in this film. And even with this film that's going to deal with the serums, with the Hulks, it sounds like this movie movie is going to be insane. I just can't wait for what's the story of what we're about to experience, especially with the Thunderbolts movie based on this lineup that we have. And yeah, with all this, I am very excited for the upcoming Thunderbolts movies, especially with the Steven Yeun that has been added to the cast. Either he plays a Sentry or a show on New Hope in the MCU, and either way, I'm very excited, especially with this whole lab that we have, and with the Harrison Ford's Red Hulk included, and that actually makes me even more excited for the film, and even with this team that has been described as a super villains, and that actually makes me even more excited, especially as we get in this movie next summer, and I can't see for what's in store for it as well. So that's your first video. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. And what are your thoughts on Steven Yeun being added to the cast of the Thunderbolts, and who would you like to see play in this film? Let me know in the comments down below. You can get this video a like and subscribe to KJ for future videos. And if I have updates, you always follow me on Twitter. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.